Well, now let's toss some things over to Chief Meteorologist Kevin Craig with an in-depth look at what the levels have been like in recent decades. Kevin.
Hey guys, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I want to pick up on two things where Candace just mentioned. First of all, the Lake Michigan, Lake Huron Basin are the same lake basin because they're connected by the Straits of Mackinac. And Candace says lake levels have been up and they've been down. It is cyclical. So here's a chart. For those of you that follow the S&P 500 or stocks, this is kind of like a stock chart with the years. This is 40 years of Lake Michigan water levels from 1981, follow the bottom, all the way to 2020 there. And this red line that you see right across the center of the chart, well, that's the average or normal height of Lake Michigan at about 579 feet. This is really simple to understand. Anything above this line is higher than normal. Anything below the line is below normal. So here, as we look and we correlate this to the years, up here in 1986, we had a record high level in 1986 if you follow the chart down. Then we tanked down here and had a record low level in 2013 all the way here, and then we shot up rather quickly. As Candace just pointed out, we had a record high level last year in 2020. So from a scientific perspective, this chart quantifies the cyclical nature of Lake Michigan. Now, here's something else I want to show you. As I mentioned earlier, I arrived here to West Michigan in 2001, and it seemed like for more than a decade when I went out to Grand Haven Beach, and I'm just using Grand Haven as an example, I was able to walk along this beach, go around these rocks, and get on the pier without ever getting my feet wet. Now, this picture was just taken on Friday. These rocks from this line to where the end of these rocks are, that's about 50 to 70 yards of beach that has been lost. It's underwater due to the high water. So here's something else to consider. Do you folks realize that just a 1-inch rise in the Lake Michigan, Lake Huron Basin translates to 790 billion gallons of water? So this is expected to rise about 2 inches over the next month. That's about 1.5 trillion gallons of water. I'm just saying. Those are some incredible numbers. Out at the pier head of the end of Grand Haven, look at this. This was taken back in September of 2020. That white line is where the end of the pier is. Level with Lake Michigan. You couldn't even access that and walk on it. It was underwater. This was just taken on Friday. Now that water has receded. It's dropped about 18 inches over the last year. It is no longer underwater. You could walk around the pier head, and that's what these folks are doing here. And there's our forecast. For the next month, we expect it to go up maybe about 2 inches because of the heavier, or so-called, we're waiting for it, the heavier spring rains and maybe the thunderstorms. So that is the very latest. That's our in-depth look at this. And if you want more information, including a look at these graphics or to watch the video, go to fox17online.com. We've got the story posted right up there. Mike, Melissa?